Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's good to see you guys again. Amazing work so far. I'm very proud of you. You guys made it so far. You guys took all the lessons and learned as much as you could. And you guys, I know you've been keeps practicing and practicing and practicing. So now today we're gonna talk about just now in this lesson we're gonna talk about confluences, okay? So what is the confluence? So confluence is definitely something which indicates for us, okay, that this trade is valid, okay? We build in confluences, meaning we build in reasons to find out of why we should take the trade or why we should not take a trade, okay? It's always good to know why and the reasons why. So what we're gonna do is like literally put all the lessons together, and we're gonna make a top-down analysis, yeah, to the 4 hour, and then we're gonna see the confluences of why we should take a trade XYZ or why we shouldn't take a trade, etc., etc. Right? So now we start off with the support and resistance lines, okay? So I will draw some support and resistance line. This area, because it's an area of support here, has been rejected a couple of times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, then on the monthly, there's a support area there, support resistance area here. There's something here as well, okay, because it has been rejected, came back and closed there. So that's also a good area, is the 1800 area. So that's just on the monthly, okay? So at this time, where are we? Are we on the downtrend or are you on the uptrend? Okay, on the longer term perspective, we are on the uptrend, okay? But because we have rejected on the 2066 level twice, and it formed like double top, we now know, okay, it's more likely to go down. We don't know how further. There's a high chance it could go down all the way down here. You know, to the next line of support. Support, but anyways, we don't know. Like we need to break it down. All right. So we go to the weekly now. Okay, see what are we in? What type of trend are we on? Okay, this is clearly okay, still an uptrend. Okay, but we're gonna see if we can support the trend or not. So now I'm gonna place another trend line from here to here. Okay, that's my weekly trend line. Okay, I now know, okay, that's my weekly. I'll take another color. Okay, yeah, that's just how we're gonna do like a top-down analysis. Okay, sorry, that tells us, okay, if it's something we should take or not. Then we have further resistance lines. Is another one is here. Okay, has been rejected 1, 2, 3, has been tapped plenty of times. So we take another color as well. That we There's an indication we know that's in the weekly area, and there's also some few resistance here. Okay, or that's literally support area. Okay, so we know, okay, that's some few areas we have to look out for. Okay, then we go to the daily, see what is happening in the daily, if we can see any changes happening in the daily. Okay, so we have our daily low. Okay, we have our daily high, so literally daily high here, and our daily lows there. So I would love to do some lines there as well, just for me to understand, okay, this is a daily low. Okay, has been rejected plenty of times. So we're gonna here, we now know that's a daily low. It's a different color, it's in red. You can see like a candle here. Okay, so we're gonna check, okay, what is happening in the daily. We know there's a support resistance, there's a daily happening on, yeah. So now we have also a daily uptrend, okay, which is here. Okay, a short daily one, we do from one end to another. This one is daily. Okay, it's red. So it's advised that we not do so many lines and so many candles, but it just helps, right? It helps a lot, and that's just how I trade. So it's just good for my eyes to understand what I'm doing, and yeah. So basically, we can see anyways, and then we go now to the 4 hours, and then I will see gonna see what's gonna happen in the 4 hour, right? So the good thing is at the 4 hour, we have received or we have seen like a rejection, okay? So now what are my confluences to see if on the 4 hours would be a good entry, okay? We have the support and resistance line, okay? We have the trend line, and we have a little bit of understanding of how the market structure is, okay? So we have the last lower high, then lower low, higher low, then higher high, okay? Then higher low, higher high. Then we can see structure all the way down here, right? Then we have another area. So the last move, okay, to the downside is this one, okay? That's the last move on the 4 hours. So the first move was here, down low, then the second is here. That's the last literally rejection area, okay? So we're gonna place from here to there maybe a Fibonacci, all right? But before we can do that, we need to have a little bit of a bias to understand, okay, where are we? What is the market doing? What can we learn, okay? So first of all, we can see a rejection here, two rejection, confluence number 1, okay? Rejection on the trend line. Okay. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna draw up. Rejection. Yeah. Then trend line. Okay, or the rejection, or the confluences. Okay. Yeah. So on that trend line. Rejection. Okay. That's number 1 with trend line rejection there. Okay, so that tells us it's gonna go up, yeah. So number 2, with also a resistance or a support, was not able to break the support area here. Okay, but let me do it a little bit different somehow that I can. I think I will do that. This. Sorry, guys. I think take this tool and then make notes, I believe. Here, boom. Right. So that's rejection, right? Trend line. Okay. Trend line, boom. That's number 1. Okay, let's go rejected the trend line. Then number 2, what we can see as well is what wasn't able to break the support and resistance line, which is the monthly, okay? Remember, the monthly line is always the strongest, okay? The monthly, weekly, the higher the time frame, the stronger the resistance or the meaning of that area, okay? So was not able to break monthly support, yeah? Support. Boom. Okay. No, boom. So what else do we see? Okay. So we also see, so it wasn't able to break monthly support, okay? Has a rejection on the trend line, okay? That's number 2, okay? Then we also see there's a long wick, okay? Which also means it's also long wick, like indication that there was a long buy pressure to the upside. Okay, there's a long buy pressure to the upside. Okay, that's just an indication for that. And yeah, that's it. So we know that structure has changed as well, because here structure has changed here. This area has pushed all the way to the upside, and then has a retest, also retested what a breakthrough, and retested where at this support. Okay, that's also third confluence, a retest of the support. Okay, retest of the support area. Retest of the support area. because of the support. And what it also indicates that we even though we know we're still in a downtrend, okay, something is happening. So we know that it's like some sort of an up move. Okay, we're still on a downtrend, but we still anticipate like that could be like just yeah, we still anticipate a downtrend, or we still anticipate like an up move, okay, or a down move, okay, but we don't really know. So in order for us to validate that this trend is going to go down, it has to break this area, okay. If it breaks this area, where the yellow line, where both like where I do the little box, okay, if it's breaking this area where I do the little box, then we know it's definitely a good sign. Okay, remember that's the 4 hours. So just make an analysis on the 4 hours. Okay, then we have also our last high. The highs was here. Then we do ABC to see, okay, where could be an indication if price reverses. Okay, where could price go? All right. So we have a clear understanding that this the 61.8 level, okay, has been breached, wasn't able to breach, and so we have we just mark up this place with a little box so we understand, okay, this area is very important. So now it seems like it's going to go down, but because of the resistance and because of our confluences now, we have a higher chance to predict, okay, you know what, that's 3 confluences. Some people need 4 confluences, some need 8. It depends on how we trade, okay. So now if we say, okay, these confluences are not enough, we can still go down to the 30 minutes and see what is actually happening in the 30 minutes, okay. So now as we see in this 30 minutes, we can see a heavy rejection here as well, right? And we see the inability to break the 30 minutes support area, which is here, yeah, which is the 30 minutes area. Yeah, 30 minute support, was not able to break 30 minute support. Now it goes all the way up, and yeah, so we're just gonna see what's happening. So we go back to the 4 hour because I think it's a bit, so we have more of confluences. And now let me play the replay load and see what's happening. So we play. Oh, sorry, was a bit too quick. Boom. So now we do this. All right. So now all those signs indicates technically, based on our technicals, that is gonna be probably a sell, right? A sell off, and then now let's see. Boom. So that's now a long candle. So we can see what happened is like that the buyers decided to take everybody out here, right? Now we also know that this area is was the last lower high, higher high, higher low, and last lower high. Okay, lower high is here, and it was also not able to break this area of lower high. Okay, so we also know, like, if this area is broken, this last lower high is broken, and then goes to 71 and it keeps going, and we know, okay, it's on the 4 hours, there's a more chance it will go up. Okay, so now we are so now in this area we have like another, we know this one is confluence number 1. Okay, so that's the first confluence to tell us, okay, we'll go to the upside. Now it went all the way to the upside. We could have entered here. Okay, we could have entered there, here, place a hold on, we could have entered there. Let me choose a long position. We could have entered here and then place our take profit there. There's a 1-to-1 risk reward, which is a bit bad. Go here. So it's a 1 to 3 risk reward. Okay, this is still a long trade. Okay, from here to there, on the 30 minutes, if you go down, we can check. We could have entered there, and then that will be a good buying opportunity, and then really go to that area. Okay, that would have been a great area to take a buy. Yeah, based on our confluences. So we have 3 confluences here. Those is just amazing confluences. Even here as well, there's another confluence as well telling us that there's a morning star formation on the 30 minutes, and that would have also like a 4th or 5th confluences to let us know, okay, these are a strong strong buy position. Yeah, again, let me repeat again. Let me just go back to the last move. What we get here, sorry, then we play 1 second. Boom. All right, boom. That was the initial candle. I rejected. Okay, we see this initial candle was not able to. So So we have seen three confluences on the 4 hour. Okay, we have seen three confluences: rejection of the trend line, boom, retest of the support, boom, and was not able to break monthly low. Okay, then we have also a confluence here on this chart, okay, which is the 30 minutes. So now let us say you've entered here, you could have placed a stop loss here, or if you want to take a little bit more risk here, but I would suggest somewhere here. Okay, then we take it, boom, and then now let's see if there's another opportunity coming. Boom, broke through. So now if you would have placed a stop loss underneath this initial candle, then would have been taken out. So that's why when we take a little bit of a longer stop loss, that means it gives us more breathing room. So it came down, retest again, where at this area, okay, at the 30 minutes support area, okay, I hope I'm not confusing, retest again on 30 minutes support area here, and then now it went all the way up, and then we can see how the trade is actually moving out. Boom, one candle, boom, that's it. Oh, sorry, we're not there. One candle, two candle, so that's it. So now we have a rejection area. Okay, I read our area, we took our money, boom, our first trade worked. Okay, that's our first winning trade. It's 1 to 3 risk reward, so 3% can be £300, £3,000, or 38,000. Depends on the account size and how much money you make. Also depends on the lot size, how much money you put in, how much money you're willing to risk, if it's 10%, 3%, and etc. But we're going to talk about this later. So these are our confluences, okay? That's our first confluence. Now let's see if we find a second one. So now let me remove some of the drawings. Yeah, I'm just going to remove this here. Remove this. Okay, remove this. Okay, remove this. Remove this. So now we go back to the 4 hours, for instance. We've already plotted everything. We know where we are. Okay, there's a rejection here. There's a 30-minute support here. There's a 4 hours support there, and there's a 4 hour rejection. All right, at this area. All right, now what we could do, we have so many confluences. Okay, so first confluence is this. Okay, it's still, it didn't tap like the trend line 1, 2. The trend line hasn't been hit. That's number one. Yeah, we know, so that means it's still in the trend. Reached the 4 hours rejection. If the 4 hour rejection breaks and a retest here, then we know we're on an uptrend. Okay, so what we need to wait is for broke of the rejection area, then retesting, and then going to the upside again. All right, so now what are our confluences to see if that is not a buy trade? Because there's a long S candle, there's a long candle which has engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20 candles. Literally one candle took over 20 candles. All right, 20 candles, right, has been taken over by one candle. One candle represents 4 hours. Okay, so you can see how strong that move was. You can see how strong the buyers or the market makers were trying to take everybody out. Okay, so those who have maybe put a stop loss, take a stop loss here, maybe entered here and put a stop loss right above, we've been taken out. Vice versa, also those who have done it in that area. Okay, so what we now know is like there's we need to understand what is actually really going on. All right, cool. So now we have our first confluence. So what are our first confluence? The first confluence is this. We see a rejection, okay, on the trend line. Not on the trend line, sorry, on the support resistance. Yeah, on the 4 hour resistance, boom. Rejection, yeah. Rejection. Okay. Even though that's the first rejection, what we see, that's the first confluence. Okay, second confluence is it didn't break to 78. It's right in the middle between the 61.8 and 78.6 level. All right, which is a strong Fibonacci area to indicate, okay, is this be a sell? Could it be a potential sell? So in order for us to really to take the trade, we need to wait for this to break. Okay. However, yeah, that's what we just our first confluence. Yeah. Our second confluence is this one. In between 78. It's in between the fib level, yeah. It's in between the fib level, right? Then we also know that it's in between the fib level, and that's our first confluence. We also know it didn't break the last low high. Okay, it didn't break the last high. It didn't break it. It was not able to break. Okay, was not able to break last high. Okay, here was not able to break the last high. Then what else do we see as a confluence? Okay, we have the rejection here. Okay, has rejected there. Boom, boom, boom. Was not able to break the last high. Okay, now these are already free good reasons to say, okay, that could be a potential buy. Okay, and there's an equal high as well, which means in terms of structures, low high, low high. Okay, what equal low, okay, and then equal high. So which means so far it was not able to break. So that means it's still regarded as a downtrend. Okay, since it wasn't able to break, it's still regarded as a downtrend. Is in the middle. So we have three confluences which could say to us, okay, that might be a possible selling off scenario. Okay, so let me go to the 30 minutes and see what I can see in the 30 minutes. Okay, I do see a little bit of a rejection here on the 30 minutes. Okay, a little candle. Okay, might not be strong enough, but for risky trader, could so we can still look for an opportunity. So let me see what the next candle brings. We can still wait. So now we have our first moment of, okay, let's pay attention. Okay, so our next candle, let's see what the next candle says. Boom. Okay, now we can see a little bit of a sell-off, and now there's a dodgy one. So now we can see there's a dodgy candle. Normally what should happen is if we see a long candle like this, it should continue up strong. Now all of a sudden there's an indecision in the market. Okay, indecisions is a good sign. Okay, now we have a dodgy candle. Okay, that's our fourth confluence, and we're gonna say, okay, there's a dodgy candle is the indecisions. Okay, dodgy, yeah, it's a dodgy candle, which means indecisions. Now let's go to the 30 minutes and let's see what's happening. Okay, there's a dodgy candle, indecision has been rejected. So in the 30 minutes, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 times rejected. Okay, was not able to breach previous high. Okay, we can see something is going on in the market. We can also mark up this area, which is now a new support. Okay, now we can anticipate an entry. Okay, so everybody who's like a little bit more risky can, we have like 4 confluences here. There was a dodgy. We can still wait, or we can, anticipate a buy, a sell order, or whatever, right? So what we'll do is like we wait. There's an opportunity for me here. Okay, I can see it didn't break through. Okay, and yeah, so in this scenario now we could sell. Okay, as long as I would just press the sell button, short, or just press short. My stop loss is here above. My take profit is let me see, where's my take profit? My take profit is all the way down here. All right, so this area, and let's see what's going to happen next. So it's a bit small because I'll do this. All right, this is what I would do. This is number one entry. Let's see if we can see a second entry. That's what I would do. So all right, cool. So I've seen it. That is enough. I've seen 4 confluences. Like I said, sorry, rejection in between the fib levels. That's a dodgy, which is makes it even more valid. Was not able to break the high. All right. Then on top of it, if I went to the 30 minutes, I could see a rejection 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Then I can see an evening star. Okay, here I can see evening star here. Boom. Yeah, evening star, a little bit of a hammer, and then now I will literally sell this thing. Let's see what's happening. Oh, okay, it took me out. Okay, bam, stop. So it took me out. Yeah, which is fine. So it took me out. So hold on. So what I would do, it took me out because it's good that it happens like that, because now we can see how the market really moves. So it took me out, boom. So I lost 1%. Okay. However, I'm still convinced with my bias. Okay. So now as I'm talking me out, I can still see what a rejection. Okay, there's still strong rejection here. Now we could wait, strong rejection here. Now what I would do, I will enter again. Okay, I don't care. I lost money. I enter again. So take another short position from this area. And then go all the way down. Like I said, my previous take profit was down here. And then we'll all go all the way down to this. Was it this area? No, we'll go even this one further. But yeah, we can go to this area or this area. Depends. It can 1 take profit, 2 take profit. Depends on how we want to do it. And then we go to the 30 minutes again. Okay, so that's another confluence. Still the Georgie was there. Now we can see a hammer. More confluences are coming up. And then let me place. So now we can see sell off. Okay. So now there's a retest happening probably. Yeah, so that's a good sign for me. I will enter here. Let me see. Short. There was short position here. Okay. Go here. Boom, 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 boom. Take it with me. Boom, 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 boom. You see? So I have another short position entered there, and then went all the way up. Took my profits. Okay. Go to the 4 hours. Here, all the way down, and then all the way down. Rejection. Okay, cool. So all the way down, we can still wait for. Okay, that's a rejection again. Let's see how it plays out. So now we can say, okay, that's another opportunity to enter. Here you see like again another morning star. It came rejected on what, on the trend line, on the red line again, rejected as well on the 38.2 level. So for me, that will be a good indication to sell. Okay. Again, you can never be 100% right, but you just do it until you perfect your craft. Okay. So we do this, and then short this position again. So we're here, all the way down, and let's see what's happening. Boom, 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 boom. Took me out. Okay. Boom. Again, rejection. I don't know why this trade's taking me out like that. Boom. Now, finally, I came to that place where I need to be. So, but the good thing is, like, you need to be still have like trust in your biases. Okay. So now we have, okay, it took me out here. However, I rejected again at the 68 and 50% level. So now that could have been another entry here. So I lost 1 trade here. And then I could have entered here again. Let us say here, I could have entered here again. And then all the way down. Okay. And that would have given me like another risk reward. So I've lost 2 trades. 1, 2, that's 1%. I want um, I want free trades. Okay, this one is a free 3.6 risk reward. There's 3%. Free plus what is the other one? That's a 17% equals 20. Okay. And then I have another trade which I would have won, which will another 6% plus 6. So, and then 20 plus 6 and then minus 2. Yeah. So that would be 24%. So 24% with free trades. One, two, no, 4 trades. Like the free trades with 24%, you would have lost 2. Okay, with 1%, we have 1% risk reward. You would have been 23%. If you have a 100K account, yeah, that would have been £20,000, £23,000. If you would have had like a 200K account, it would have been around like 40,000. Okay, so yeah, this is how we trade. That's how we analyze confluences and stuff like that. I'm very happy that I lost some few. I'm very happy that you can see how trading really is. Therefore, you need to be really focused. You need to be very, never giving up, never giving up. Understanding that's the psychology what makes the difference. And once you understand that psychology is making a difference in trading, then you know that you can win. That's how the best traders win. They have a losing streak, they have a winning streak, but the point is they never give up and they'll keep going. So I believe you guys can do it. I hope the confluences are making sense. Now, what I want you to do is to go and practice on your account, looking for opportunities, looking for confluences, and make a trading plan and find out how many confluences you need. What do you need to do for you personally? What are the best confluences? And all I do is literally showing the way I trade and what works for me, and you try to duplicate it, or you find your own way or your own style, and then just do the best you can to make sure that you become successful. So I thank you for your time. Over and out, and I'll see you soon.